don't forget to register for the program, and of course each week complete the challenges that will enter you in to win some prizes. Hello, my name is Amber Green from Louisville Public Library, and today I'm going to take you through a little VR tour through Loveland, Ohio. Now we're going to be focusing on the mysterious creature called the Loveland Frogman. So first, let's define cryptozoology. Now, this is the search for and study of animals whose existence or survival is disputed or unsubstantiated. So the Loveland Frogman may or may not exist, but we have some reason to believe that he might. Now, what is the Loveland Frogman exactly? Now, it's a legendary humanoid toad or frog that supposedly prowls Loveland, Ohio at night, and the creature supposedly stands upright about 4 feet tall. Now we're going to take a little tour through Loveland, Ohio near the Little Miami River. In this tour, we'll be discussing 3 sightings that occurred in that area. And now we're going to go back in time to the first sighting. That was on May 5th, 1955. Now the story goes that a businessman was driving all by himself along a dark road. I should mention that this story does have different details depending on which report you look at. Basically in each sighting, the man witnessed 3 bipedal frog-like creatures standing off to the side of the road. The creatures appeared to have leathery skin and frog faces. This supposedly happened under the Loveland Bridge going over the Little Miami River, though again, reports do differ on the location. Often in this report, it is said that the motorist observed the frogman converse for a while until one of the frogs supposedly held a wand over its head, causing sparks to fly and the salesman to flee out of fear. We're going to fast forward in time to the next sighting. Now, there were 2 separate occasions where 2 Ohio policemen saw supposedly what is the Loveland Frogman. The first incident took place on March 3rd, 1972, where Officer Ray Shockney was en route to Loveland, Ohio via Riverside Road. It was a clear night around 1 a.m. when he thought he saw what was like a dog beside the roadway, some sort of animal in a field, but then the thing he saw stood up, and its eyes were illuminated by his car lights. The creature appeared to look at him for an instant, then turned and leapt over the guardrail toward the river. Shockney saw it go down the embankment and into the Little Miami River. Now, he described the thing as weighing about 60 pounds, standing 3 or 4 feet tall, and having textured, leathery skin and a face like a frog or lizard. Then, Shockney drove to the police station and returned with Officer Mark Matthews to look for evidence of this creature. They were trying to see if they could find anything. Now, they did notice something weird. They noticed some scrape marks leading down the side of a small hill near the river where Shockney saw the creature go over. Then about 2 weeks later, on March 17th, Officer Matthews was driving outside of Loveland when he had a similar experience. He thought he saw an animal again lying kind of in the middle of the road, so he stopped to remove what he thought was a dead critter. Instead, when the officer opened his squeaky car door and the animal suddenly got up into a crouched position like a football player, it hobbled to the guardrail, lifted its leg over the fence while keeping an eye on Matthews the entire time. Now, the officer apparently shot at the creature and then took its body back to the station where Officer Shockney confirmed it was the creature that he saw. Now, according to Officer Matthews, this creature ended up actually being a large iguana, about 3 to 3.5 feet long. Years later, in 1999, during local media interviews, Mark Matthews explained that he was just tired of talking about the frogman and that what he had seen was really an iguana. Now, but at the time of these supposed incidents, both witnesses said they saw something like an upright, man-like lizard that was about 4 feet tall. And then there was the matter of the sketch. Officer Shockney's sister drew it shortly after their experience with the creature, and it clearly looks like a giant, bipedal frog-like creature. This is very mysterious, and it makes you wonder why they claimed it was an iguana originally if they thought the creature was actually a bipedal, upright frog. So what do you think? Could there really be a mysterious frog-like creature roaming the woods of Loveland, Ohio? You decide. let's go over your grab bags and incentives for this week. So in your grab bag, you're going to have a Frogman coloring page and a really cool Frogman sticker. And then as far as your incentives go, what you need to do this week is, of course, you've completed this video, so that's going to count. And then you need to check out 10 books, check out 3 movies, and read 75 pages. Thanks for joining us today. Join us every week, June 7th through August 6th, for another cryptid adventure. And of course, stop by the library to pick up your grab bag full of either craft supplies or some cool, fun extra prizes.